Welcome back to the Get Off My Lawn podcast, episode 14. We're back again. How are we doing today?
Good. Great. Awesome. Kinda.
Kinda? Why kinda?
Well, because I've been set up. You know, on podcast days, he tries to make me mad so that I come here angry. And he managed to do it again. Showed up to the house a half an hour early.
20 minutes.
Half an hour early. You know, it's summertime. He doesn't realize that his parents and step-parents don't have tan lines and shit, and you probably should text before you call. It's freaking summertime. We got privacy fences. Nobody knows we're back there, but now we're always like, is TJ coming? Is TJ coming? So I think it'd be awesome if you just shout a text over, hey, I'm on my way, so everybody could throw something on.
I think that you guys spend way too much time thinking about me. I mean, I appreciate that.
Well, you're the only one that barges in.
You raised me to be a 15 minutes early kind of guy. I'm sorry that today was 20 minutes.
I know, but we've been over this for years now.
You set a time of 1 o'clock.
You're going to purposely wash your eyes out with bleach.
It seems like you're trying to push the limits to that whole thing.
Should I start interruption?
Oh, goodness gracious.
You know, but other than that, I'm great.
Well, what is going on in the world? You got any current events or anything that
are? Current events. Well, the socialists have taken over the Democrat Party, which is good. They're getting what they deserve. So all the data centers are being built all over the place in the South and Midwest, and all the blue states are saying, no, don't come here. So it's like the railroad showing up in 1850 saying, hey, we want to put a railroad through your state. Mm-hmm. Nah, we're going to do a study on that. All right, we'll go around you then. So that's been interesting. I've been liking all the visitors here for the World Cup and how much they appreciate and love this place. And there's just so many feel-good things. I think the best PR Trump ever did for this country was the FIFA, because they're all over the place and there's none of them are sad. Mm-hmm. Even when their team loses, they're still having the best time of their life.
They're loving Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Buc-ee's. They love Buc-ee's. Yeah, I had Buc-ee's a week and a half ago. It was good. Other than that, I mean, I think everything's going great. The stock market's getting ready. Trump's getting on point, starting to be toward election time. The Iran thing's pretty much poof. And so, you know, the golden age is here. And watching the other ones cry is where I get my joy. I get a lot of joy.
Well, I mean, we're definitely going to hear from some of those people crying later on in the episode, because we did have people that reached out about what was on his shirt last week.
We'll get a little experiment. Yes. To see if we can get any crossover, which we did. I think we gained another 1,000 followers in a week or so. That's pretty good.
Yep, we're doing well. You were getting pretty angry about some baseball this week. What's going on there? You've been watching more baseball and it's just not going well for you?
Well, baseball is interesting because I was a major baseball fanatic for most of my life. Then you were young and we were into it. We went to spring training every year. I've been to several World Series. Then I moved to South Carolina 12, 13 years ago. And you weren't around, so I was like, I'm not buying Yes Network. And I just stopped watching Yankee games, and I stopped watching baseball altogether. Now, because of streaming services and things of that nature, I'm able to get Yes again, so I started watching baseball again. And it's such a fucking difference. It is so bad. I mean, okay, the pitch thing, all right, that doesn't seem to be slowing it up too much. But the stupid extra innings, putting a guy on second base, that's so dumb. The catchers, they try to frame every freaking pitch. I don't care if it's 18 inches off the plate. He's trying to frame the thing. It's like so stupid. And what else? Oh, the batting averages. I think I could go hit there. I've had 400, man, in high school and Legion ball. I could hit the ball. This motherfucker, I watched the catcher come up the other day. Bat 161 for the Yankees, 161. You would have been laughed out of town. And so I find it boring. And then our coach on the Yankees, just terrible. We had one guy pitching a one-hitter shutout. In the seventh inning, they take him out. They take him out, and then the next pitcher comes in, walks 2 home run game. It was 2-0. Now it's 3-2, and just like that, and we had it. There'll never be another Nolan Ryan again. There'll never be any of those pitchers that you used to love. Now they're all just little robots that no personality, and no wins, no complete games, no shutouts, no strikeout records, no nothing. And then you got a bunch of people that can't hit. So I'm finding it very boring.
Yeah, it's a much more analytically driven sport nowadays. If your WAR is good, then you're going to be getting playing time. If your WAR is bad, you're not going to be seeing the field low.
I don't even know what WAR is. They didn't have
awesome.
it. We had a batting average. We had RBIs, home runs, slugging. I remember slugging, but ERA, stuff like,
OPS, you know what that is?
No.
Or whip.
Whip. Nope. No idea about whip.
Well, we're gonna teach you something right now.
That's right.
WAR, or wins above replacement, is a sabermetric statistic that measures a baseball player's true value to their team compared to a replacement level player. A replacement level player is a readily available backup or minor leaguer you can call up or sign cheaply. Think a AAA guy or a fringe MLB roster player. They're not stars, but they're serviceable enough to fill in. See, I knew you weren't going to know what WAR was, so I planned ahead by teaching you here something about WAR.
There used to be something said for gut instinct and personality and things like that, but apparently that goes into nothing anymore.
Yep, nope.
Just robots. Robots, what's your number? Robot, my number is 473.
Yeah, so basically WAR, it estimates how valuable you are to the team based on how many runs you produce or runs you save, whether that's defensively, pitching, base running. If you're losing runs by being a slow base runner, your WAR goes down. You're a good base runner, WAR goes up.
He's thrilled.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, just so you can learn a little bit about it, because you're going to need to know it for the game at the end.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. Basically, a 2 WAR season is a solid everyday contributor. A 5 WAR season is your all-star MVP type guy. And 8 WAR is top-notch future Hall of Famer type production. Your standard Hall of Famer had a 50 to 100 WAR.
What was Mattingly's WAR? Because he should be in the Hall.
You're not going to know until the end of the game.
Oh, we have that information.
But basically, just so you understand what you're seeing and why you're seeing it out there in baseball, they're just worried about the WAR. If your WAR is good, if you're getting on base and you're hitting home runs, they don't care if you're striking out.
Yeah, but what about these pitchers that are pitching 1-hitters, 2-hitters, shutouts, and they got to come out of the game? Ryan pitched
the way they're tracking the pitching is pitchers get worse the third time through the lineup. So once they get through the third time in the lineup, batters are picking up on what they're doing. They're seeing the ball and they're hitting the ball better. So they're getting guys off the mound once they go through the lineup 3 times, because they're just statistically worse when they face them that 4th time.
But the crowd never attaches to a player. You know what I mean? You don't have any stars anymore.
The front of the jersey instead of the back of the jersey.
Yeah, but I think Nolan Ryan sold a lot of jerseys. But you'll never have another guy like that. He pitched 200-something pitches one game. Pitched into his 40s. I think it's all baloney. Like they are so you can't touch them, you can't do anything. It's just really gay.
When the no-hitter got taken out after he hit the 100 pitch count.
Yeah,
he was had a no-hitter. And they took him out in the middle of an inning because he hit 100 pitches.
Yeah, that's so stupid, in my opinion. I mean, what are you going to have a whole league where you're like, one guy, everybody knew Aaron Judge. Other than that, who else is there in this whole league? Nobody.
Bobby Witt Jr., Shohei Ohtani.
Right, so you got one guy over there that hits some pitches. He's a freak of nature. But I mean, if when they list the All-Star team, you're only going to know 1 or 2 guys.
Well, no, I'm going to know everyone. I'm going to know all of them, but you're only going to know 1 or 2 guys for sure. But I mean,
I don't know. I just think it's very boring, And I hate the fact that you can't have a great pitcher anymore.
Bring back steroids.
I actually agree with that. The MLB they made steroids happen. They looked the other way because of the lockout. They needed to boost attendance. I think they should look the other way again for another 15, 20 years just to see what happens.
They should, because Roger Clemens, remember when we went to spring training and he was working? This guy was working out for like 3 hours. The whole time we're watching a game, he's on another field over there running, throwing up, running. Him and Pettit were both doing it. I mean, okay, steroids or do this or that, but you still got to work. You don't just sit there and go, I don't have to do shit today. I'll put this in my arm. That's not how it worked. They had to work even harder. But, I know everybody's weird about that.
The integrity of the game, all that stuff. They didn't get to have steroids back in the old days.
They lost their integrity when they let Pete Rose die without putting him in the Hall of Fame. And they lost their integrity when they allowed everybody to bet on baseball. And you go and you keep Pete Rose, the greatest hitter of all time, you make him die without being in the Hall of Fame. Screw the integrity of the game. Their integrity, their allegiance is to money only.
Knew you get you to start it somehow.
Well, I mean, it's just facts. Those are facts.
Get off my first base.
Yeah, I mean, but other than that, I'll just catch a game here and there, but I'm not like religiously following it anymore because I don't find it that interesting.
Well,
now that Judge ain't even in there, it's like I don't even know who I saw our catcher. What's his name?
Austin Wells.
Yeah, 161 batting average. I'm just like, how the hell do you have a job?
Because the backup's batting 140.
Yeah, backup's actually even worse.
Yeah, well, maybe all their little stat things ain't working.
From a catching perspective, I agree.
Maybe all this shit.
But then again,
this ain't working.
I think catching, you should just find the best catcher and then go from there. If the hitting works out, the hitting works out. But even Wells is struggling as a catcher defensively, and that's where I'm like, we need to move on. We need to make a move because if catching should be the thing that you're great at, and then you're an okay hitter.
I don't know, man. We had a 5-foot-tall Yogi Berra guy that was an idiot. He was a bumbling clown, but he could bat, 300, hit hundreds of home runs, and catch too. I don't know. I think some of these numbers and the fact that they just lit, and it wasn't Boone like one of the first ones to start all this shit?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, analytics has been around since essentially the Oakland A's brought it into the game.
James.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that movie? Is that
Moneyball?
Moneyball. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. To me, there's no personality though.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole point is we're getting rid of the name and we're just looking at them from a numbers perspective. We're not paying you for what you've done in the past. We're paying you for what you're projected to do in the future. Mm-hmm. And that's just how it goes.
I don't know. I would pay to go see a particular player sometimes, not necessarily just the Yankees. If the Yankees didn't have Jeter, I don't think I would have followed him around like I did.
Mm-hmm. But Scott Brocious fan.
Scott, he hit that home run in bottom of the ninth, game 5 of the World Series in 2001. So I was there for that. That's why Brocious always got a little spot in my heart.
Just to remind everybody, we are BarnDoor Innovations with the Get Off My Lawn podcast. You can find us on YouTube at BarnDoor Innovations. You can find us on TikTok at Pops Up Get Off My Lawn. You can find us on Facebook at Get Off My Lawn. We're also on Views from the Balcony Radio on SoundCloud. The views expressed on the Get Off My Lawn podcast in no way represent the views and opinions of the Views from the Balcony Radio or their affiliates. If you want to reach out to us, it's 1-843-418-3673. That's 418-FORE. You can find Views from the Balcony Radio on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, iHeart, and of course SoundCloud. The Get Off My Lawn podcast is on 9 to 10 every night.
Yeah, things are going great.
Speaking of going great, we got some fan mail ready to go.
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Oh. The fan mail.
Yeah, so the first one up is Paul from Sumter.
You know what? You did do fan mail a couple weeks ago, and you said there was somebody named Darren from Marion.
Uh-huh.
After I thought about it and I saw the podcast back, I'm like, I think I dated a girl named Darren from Maryland. Marion.
Wow.
I tried to say it was a woman in the time, and he's like, no, that's not.
During the thing, I'm like, no, it's a dude. Then I'm watching the podcast back later that night, and I'm recalling, a very sweet, nice little lady. She was a little shorty, lived out in Marion. So I'm guessing because it was such a good review and because of the way eventually, he told me how it was spelled, that it was probably her. Hi. Sorry, I called you a guy the first time. It was a total mistake. I've had a lot going on lately, if you haven't noticed. But no, that was a nice, sweet little lady.
Oh, I'm glad.
Go on to the one.
Glad hearing fan mail makes you think of women. Next up is going to be first up is going to be Paul from Sumter, South Carolina. Found you on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Looks like sex. I want you to say, "Get off my lawn." Supports LGBTQ and Newsom 28.
A deal's a deal. I have to read it. But I could add shit to the end, right?
Yeah, definitely got it.
I want you to say, "Get off my lawn," supports LGBTQ and Newsom 28. Yeah. Good luck, Paul. What are you doing in South Carolina? Didn't you went through the whole process and we let you in anyway? That's amazing, because usually we have a committee for this shit. That's why we don't usually get people like, there's no blueies here. We don't run into, and if they are here, they know to keep their mouths shut. But thanks for looking me up, and you were correct on the shirt.
Probably one of those 1,000 people that you got following you now.
yeah, one of the new ones. So
I think Paul's been a repeat, write-in at this point. So I'm glad.
Yeah, and he didn't say anything horrible either. So he's all right. We like you, Paul.
Saul from Atlanta, Georgia. Your shirt is an orgy of fucking idiots, just like the MAGA brain-dead zombies. Say you're a closet liberal and love riding with Biden. There you go.
Oh, you fuckers really cheering this around on me, didn't you? I thought you'd have other things to say. This is the gayest shit ever. All right. Your shirt is an orgy of fucking idiots. Well, number one, I don't know if they were idiots, but they were fucking.
They were just stick people.
and they were stick people. So maybe you took it a little further than you could. And brain dead zombie. Sure. Yeah. I've been called worse. Say you're into all right. I'm a closet liberal. And I love riding with Biden in the hearse.
Yeah,
in a hearse.
Those would be the fastest clips we ever put
Biden
out.
doesn't even know he was riding with Biden.
Shoot, that's funny.
What was his name again?
Saul from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Saul, Atlanta. Expect nothing less out of Atlanta.
All right, Hank from Plano, Texas. Plano, Texas. That's not. That's terrible spelling. Can't find any video. Just listening to your podcast. You seem to be a right-wing Trump MAGA guy, so I guess it has something to do with the right-wing agenda. Fucking is a part of the right-wing agenda. You got that right.
Well,
sorry, it's not a part of yours, brother.
No, they got that LGBTQ. They just don't know what they're fucking.
Right? Yeah. Well, they're not. Doing it for the right reason.
Geez, I'm surprised you couldn't find us on there, man. Keep looking on TikTok. It's
Pop said, "Get off my lawn."
I'm talking. Yeah. On TikTok, there's like this little @ sign, and you do @ Pop P-O-P said, because I have a grandson and I'm Pop. Pop said, "Get off my lawn," and there's like 17,000 or more followers on TikTok for that. And or Facebook, just put in "Get off my lawn" and you'll see this mug pop up somewhere. And then BarnDoor Innovations on YouTube. And then you'll find all the different things that we've done throughout the last 8 months or whatever, however long this has been. But I appreciate you trying. It was just people stick figures screwing on there. So
the right-wing agenda. These people are insane.
I think only the crazy ones text in.
Of course. And we appreciate you listening, Hank. Next up is Trey from Littleton, Colorado.
Well, we're getting out there today.
I had a review from another podcast from California.
Great name, Trey. I mean, top notch.
Yeah, my grandson's name. So whatever you say isn't going to bother me.
All right, then.
What do you say?
First time listener, went back to past episodes. Now I could never listen to Van Halen's Eruption ever again. Thank you for ruining a great guitar riff.
Why do my showers affect so many people? I mean, I don't understand. I have people changing their music preferences based off the thought of me showering. I don't know what else to say. I was
still going to listen to it.
Yeah, if it makes you happy, I cranked Sticks the other day. I was getting bored of the same old stuff I usually play.
Don't tell me what song, please.
And yeah, now Sticks didn't even make his Mount Rushmore, so he has really
well,
mixed
the first half is very ballady, and then the second half is really,
when you start picking it up. I gotcha.
Yeah, come sail away. Come sail away.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
you did not.
All right. Thanks for that. So we got, again, our best friend, Javon from Charleston.
He's like clockwork.
Now, this apparently is put on here exactly the way that it came through. So, fuck your back.
Back.
I don't have to see what your sorry ass is wearing. I know you'll mention me because you got JSD, Javon Derangement Syndrome.
Well, he just spelled it backwards. Or are you dyslexic?
No, JSD.
I put it exactly how he did it.
You got JSD, Javon Derangement Syndrome, and I got space in your head. Now, I want to go back to the beginning. Fuck your back. Not you are. Fuck your back. Javon, that's a pretty gay statement. Okay? I want you to just roll it back just a little bit.
Okay, put your instead of the apostrophe.
Yeah.
There you go, Javon.
Uh-huh.
Showing your IQ.
And again, cause you is capital U, got JSD, which is not the correct acronym for Javon Derangement Syndrome.
It's Javon Syndrome
I
Derangement.
copied it exactly how it came through.
And it appears that we have space in your head, friend, because this is the 5th time you've reached out to us. Again, we're not reaching out to you.
It's to the point where I'm meeting people and they're like, yeah, I heard you had some fan mail. Just this one guy, Javon. He's the only guy that we get fan mail from. But no, I really didn't think about you, Javon.
Something with him.
I didn't really think about you, Javon, until I get here. Most of the time I've got this guy on my mind. It's driving you crazy. It's driving everybody crazy. Best president of your lifetime, Javon.
TSD.
Yeah. But again, Javon, we appreciate you listening. We appreciate the fact that you're such a loyal fan of the Get Off My Lawn podcast, which is found on Views from the Balcony Radio, or you have Get Off My Lawn podcast on Spotify.
We should do a t-shirt merch and mention Javon. See if he buys one.
I don't think that we can quite do merch of how we dislike a person or like a person.
No,
I guess it is vague. We're not really hating on him, but he might look for some sort of residuals for using his likeness.
His likeness. Well, we're not putting a picture of us,
Name, image, and likeness. And
Javon, everybody can call that. It's just a name. It's not attached to a person. We don't know the dude's last name, right?
I mean, I'm sure that he'll tell us next time. So. But that is going to wrap up the first half here. Do you got anything else you want to say before we head on out?
No. For the first time in my life tonight, though, I am going to watch a soccer game. That's pretty weird. Good. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, but it's USA, and I'm a USA guy. So,
well, I hope you enjoy that. I won't be watching it. But make sure you guys watch BarnDoor Innovations on YouTube, Get Off My Lawn on Facebook, Pop said Get Off My Lawn on TikTok, and a whole bunch of other places.
Well, and if the Yankees are looking for somebody, I think I can hit better than your catcher.
Yeah, he can't get down in a catcher's stance anymore, though, so good luck with that.
I could, but I'm staying there.
Yeah, forever. Bring out the bucket, have him sit, maybe.
But I could hit. I could still hit.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the back half.
Thank you for listening to the Get Off My Lawn podcast, brought to you by BarnDoor Innovations. We thank Voices from the Balcony Radio for the broadcast time. Follow us on social media at Pop Said Get Off My Lawn on TikTok, Get Off My Lawn on Facebook, and BarnDoor Innovations on YouTube. This was a BarnDoor Innovations production.